If you are over 60 and you take vitamin B12 every day, I'd like you to pause for a moment and really think about this. Please subscribe to my channel. Many people tell me the same thing again and again. I take B12 regularly. I never miss it. So why do I still feel tired? Why does my balance feel off? Why do my hands or feet sometimes feel strange? And why does my thinking feel slower than it used to? One older gentleman shared this with me not long ago. He had been taking vitamin B12 for years. His blood tests looked fine. On paper, everything seemed normal. But in daily life, his energy was declining, his memory felt less sharp, and his confidence while walking was slowly fading. What surprised him most was not that B12 wasn't helping. It was that he was using it in a way his body could no longer fully benefit from. Here's something important to understand. As we age, the way our body handles vitamin B12 changes. After 60, many people absorb B12 very differently than they did earlier in life. So even if you are taking it faithfully, your nerves and brain may not be receiving what they actually need. Vitamin B12 plays a key role in how the nervous system functions, how the brain stays clear, and how energy is produced inside the body. When usable B12 is limited, the body often sends quiet signals. Things like fatigue that doesn't fully go away, moments of unsteadiness, tingling sensations, or that cloudy feeling in the head that's hard to describe. One common misunderstanding is relying only on blood test numbers. A standard B12 test shows how much is circulating in the blood, but it does not always reflect how much is actually entering the cells where it matters most. In older adults, B12 can appear normal on a lab report, while nerve tissue is still not getting enough support. This is why many people over 60 say, "I've been taking B12 for years and nothing changed." Now let's talk about the first major issue. Most people take B12 as a regular tablet and swallow it with water. That works well for younger adults. But after 60, the stomach often produces less acid and fewer of the substances needed for proper absorption. When that happens, much of the B12 simply passes through the body unused. The result? You may be doing everything right and still not feeling better. The second issue is the form of B12. Many supplements contain a synthetic version that the body must convert before it can be used. That conversion process can become less efficient with age. For some seniors, switching to an already active form of B12 makes a noticeable difference over time, especially for balance, sensation, and mental clarity. Another detail many people overlook is how B12 is taken. Forms that dissolve under the tongue allow absorption through the tissues of the mouth, reducing dependence on the digestive system. For older adults with reduced stomach function, this can be an important advantage. Consistency is another key point. Vitamin B12 is not a quick pick-me-up. It supports repair processes in nerve tissue that happen slowly. Taking it only on days when you feel tired or stopping and starting repeatedly interrupts that process. Many people notice better stability only after weeks or months of steady use. Timing also matters. For most seniors, B12 works best earlier in the day. Taking it too late can interfere with sleep in some people, and poor sleep makes nerve repair harder. Morning or early afternoon is often the most supportive window. Hydration plays a role as well. B12 works inside cells, and cells rely on adequate fluid balance. Mild dehydration, which is very common with age, can limit how effectively nutrients are transported where they're needed. It's also important to remember that vitamin B12 is supportive, not magical. If nerve symptoms are caused by long-standing pressure on nerves, blood sugar imbalance, or other underlying issues, B12 alone may not fully resolve them. In those cases, it works best as part of a broader approach, not as the only solution. So let's bring this together into a clear, simple takeaway. If you are over 60, taking vitamin B12 can be helpful, but how you take it matters more than many people realize. The form, the method, the consistency, the timing, and the overall support you give your body all work together. Instead of asking only, "Am I taking B12?" A better question is the way I'm taking it actually supporting my nerves and brain? Small adjustments can make a meaningful difference over time. Before you go, I encourage you to look at your current routine and think about whether it truly fits your body today, not the body you had decades ago. If this message helped clarify something for you, feel free to share it with someone who might need it. Many people over 60 are taking vitamin B12 with good intentions, but not getting the full benefit. Thank you for spending this time with me.